This video is sponsored by Ubuy Store, the one helping me bring this video to you. Check out their website, Telegram, and Discord. At Ubuy Store, you'll find gems, resources, and all Lord's Mobile related services. Everything you need in one place, links in description.
All right, my lords, grab your tea, your gems, and maybe a bit of patience, because it's time for another daily Lords Online Reset. The only show where we explore everything 13 hours before global, complain about it, and then still spend money on it anyway. If you're new here, welcome to the chaos. I'm Aladdin, your friendly neighborhood gem spender, and today we're diving deep into everything that resets, changes, or quietly breaks in Lords Mobile, straight from the testing universe known as Lords Online, or as IGG calls it, their digital playground. Let's start with the basics. Every day, Lords Mobile resets. Packs rotate, monsters respawn, events reset, and IGG finds new ways to tempt you into parting with your gems. But thanks to Lords Online, we get to see it all 13 hours early. 13 hours might not sound like much, but in this game, that's the difference between feeling smart and being broke. You see, Lords Online is basically the Taiwan testing version of the game. It's where IGG experiments on us first. New heroes, new events, new bugs. Everything happens here before the rest of the world even knows it exists. Some updates make it global. Others vanish faster than your resources after a T5 hit. So while most players are waiting for tomorrow's surprises, we're already sitting here judging them in advance. All right, let's start with everyone's favorite part, the packs. Every day, Lords Mobile delivers its endless parade of limited deals. Limited, by the way, means available again tomorrow. We get the usual suspects: Material Madness, Monster Mayhem, Gear Grinding, Lucky Bonus, all pretending they're rare and urgent. But when you've got the reset preview, you can actually see tomorrow's packs early, which means you can decide if today's deal is worth it, or if IGG's just repackaged the same thing with shinier artwork. Spoiler alert, it's usually the second one. The smart lords use this info to plan their purchases. Why spend now when you can see a better combo tomorrow? That's the beauty of the early reset. You're not just buying packs, you're buying time. And let's be honest, time's the only resource IGG can't sell. Yet. And look, I'm not judging. We've all said just one more pack before. But at least now, with this channel, you can scientifically justify your poor decisions. Now let's talk about the daily events. The stuff IGG keeps recycling to make sure you never actually log off. We've got the usual rotation: monster hunts, solo challenges, guild quests, familiar training, cargo ship resets. All those tiny little chores disguised as engagement. Every day I check which monsters spawn, which events refresh, and what resources you can squeeze out without needing to sell your soul. It's not glamorous, but it keeps your progression steady. And here's the thing, knowing these resets early helps you plan smarter. Maybe you've got a familiar upgrade tomorrow or a training boost incoming. You can time your boosts, save your speed-ups, and actually get value out of the chaos. It's like playing chess in a game where everyone else is still eating the pieces. Now, for the big boys, weekly resets. Every week, Lords Mobile does its little dance with the same cycle of joy and pain. Kingdom Paragon, Frosty Festival, Labyrinth Reset, and Kingdom Tycoon. Let's start with Kingdom Paragon, the event where IGG politely reminds you that someone out there has triple your might and none of your self-control. Then comes Frosty Festival, a cute little distraction that basically says, spend gems to win snowflakes you didn't ask for. Labyrinth Reset, everyone's favorite slot machine. You click, you pray, and you swear you'll stop. You don't. And Kingdom Tycoon, the dice game where luck pretends to be strategy. Spoiler, it's still luck. Each of these events resets weekly, and when they shift early on the Taiwan server, we track them first. That's why this channel matters. You're not just getting spoilers, you're getting strategy. You know what's coming before Global does, and that means you can save your gems, plan your purchases, or just laugh as everyone else figures it out later. All right, let's talk about the good stuff. The Lords online leaks and previews. Every now and then, IGG tests something spicy here. New heroes, building skins, hero trials, even event interfaces that haven't gone public yet. Sometimes they stay here for weeks before Global gets a sniff. Sometimes they never leave. Last month we saw a hero animation weeks before it hit Global. Before that, a full UI rework for the Labyrinth. We even caught a few secret stat tweaks that IGG never mentioned, because apparently, transparency is a paid feature. That's the beauty of tracking Lords online. We're basically watching the developers in the wild. They poke something, it breaks, and we take notes. And when Global players see the update later, they're like, wow, new content. Meanwhile, we're sitting here like, yeah, mate, saw it 3 weeks ago. Now let's talk about you lot, the Lords community. Our guild chats are like group therapy sessions. Half the time we're discussing event strategy, and the other half we're questioning our life choices. And that's the charm of Lords Mobile. It's frustrating, hilarious, and completely addictive. Every time I post a reset video, there's that one person who comments, IGG never changes, and another who goes, I just spent again, send help. And honestly, same. But jokes aside, this community is what makes tracking Lords online fun. We don't just complain, we analyze, strategize, and occasionally roast IGG like a Sunday dinner. You don't get that in other games. Here, sarcasm is the meta. Let's sprinkle in some actual value, shall we? Here's the thing about pack strategy. With the early reset info, you can time your big buys around event overlaps. For example, if Material Madness drops right before a research or training event, you can double dip the rewards. The same goes for Tycoon. Wait for the bundle overlap. Most players buy randomly. Smart ones plan ahead, and that's where early reset previews become gold. I'm not saying this turns you into a free-to-play king, but it definitely makes you look like one while spending half as much. Of course, it wouldn't be a Lords video without roasting IGG a little. They've mastered the art of making us thank them for giving us the same event twice. Every new update feels suspiciously like last month's, except now it's purple instead of blue. And the patch notes, absolute poetry. Minor adjustments and improvements. Translation: we broke something and hope you don't notice. But hey, credit where it's due. No one milks nostalgia like IGG. Somehow, every reset still makes us log in, check the events, and tell ourselves we'll play just for 5 minutes. 3 hours later, we're still sending troops to a tile. Now, some of you might ask, why bother tracking all this madness? Because someone's got to keep up with IGG's chaos engine. I do the digging so you don't have to. You get updates early, see what's worth your gems, and avoid wasting time on events that give you less return than a broken farm. And more importantly, we do it together. Every like, comment, and sub helps the channel grow and keeps this madness going. So there you have it, your complete guide to the Daily Lords online reset. We covered the packs, the events, the leaks, the strategy, and a healthy amount of sarcasm to keep things honest. If you enjoyed this little trip into the future, do the usual. Like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me what reset caught you off guard this week. And if you're one of those legends with spare gems and a kind heart, check out the membership plans. It helps keep the coffee flowing while I decode IGG's madness for you lot. This is Aladdin, signing off from Lords Online Reset Central. Stay smart, stay sarcastic, and remember, in Lords Mobile, patience is rare, but laughter's free. See you 13 hours into the future, my lords. Cheers.